You want to kiss?
No, I don't want to kiss, bro.
You sure?
No. Bro, come on, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
What? I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not with that gay shit, bro.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If you play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful week, a whole week of checking these buttons. That much closer to Thanksgiving if you guys happen to live in the States. Which, according to the demographics, most of you do. There's a percentage. There's like 3% here, 1% there. I think there's like one person in Hawaii that watches me. There's some people out there. Anyway, chapters down below if you want to skip around to a subject. And as always, hit this subscribe button, like. Thank you guys for the massive love. Let's get into it for the massive hot topic. Ladies and gents, without further ado, let's go. All right, now into them. First setup is Punk really trash talking too much buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so this literally popped off just the other day. We had, what was this? The Street Fighter League. We had Punk versus ChrisCCH. Both of them were playing Luke, and definitely the SFL Pro US Week 6. I believe it just went down the other day, so all the information for the full video, definitely check out, because we're just going to look at a clip, so definitely check out the full video. Okay, so apparently these two gentlemen have some beef or some history, as I gather from the trash talk that you're about to hear. But anyway, we're going to kind of piece it together. Let me know what y'all think.
ChrisCCH Punk match, and right now we can possibly see that one game extra sudden death 5-point extra play match if it goes the way of Panda, which will give them a successful situation here. CLG, one of the big hitters here for Street Fighter League this season. This could be a very big victory. Oh,
nobody move.
Okay, so right there in that clip, you see ChrisCCH. I believe he took the first match. Punk doesn't seem too damn happy. Look at the face right here. Look at this face right here. This man, he ain't having it.
And that's the stun. Punk.
Shut up!
I didn't even want to chance it. That's true. Oh, man.
Why y'all don't cheer for me, bro? It's Luke.
There we go.
We all on the same team.
Punk getting a little bit more vocal.
We playing for the nerds.
Starting to figure
So
it out.
Punk, it looked like he's feeling himself.
All tied up here now, one
Took
apiece.
his first match, I believe, against, in this set anyway. I love how they're all mic'd and they can like whisper, the teams can whisper to each other and give advice and stuff like that.
My game.
Let's go.
It's my game. It's my game.
Samurai can't help you, Chris. He can't beat me either.
Don't get.
Ain't no advice here. I'm telling you, bruh. I've been watching him for years.
He said he can't beat me either. He can't give you no advice.
Forward.
Stop dashing!
With the dash.
Who the best Luke here?
Overextended.
It's me. It's me.
Chris, you're playing fine. Just make sure you play you, okay? I want you to close your eyes for a bit, okay? I want you to envision you playing me.
Samurai giving the
how we
instructions
practice,
over there.
how we played. That's how I want you to play.
Exactly.
All right. Whatever happens, bro, we love you and we trust you, okay?
Yeah,
You
just
got
put into
this.
practice. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, yo.
Activation.
Hold on.
Oh, big
Y'all
damage.
quiet on CLG. Y'all free too.
He said y'all free.
Damn. I guess 60 hertz might make a difference because he watched me at Evo. This
So that's
free.
what I was talking about. He said he washed him at Evo, but this shit is free.
Let's go.
You see what happened when it's not 60 hertz at Evo or here?
Oh my God, Punk goes back to the bench. High fives for the boys. Yo, damn.
I'm speechless.
Is this not the Street Fighter you wanted? Is this not the Street Fighter you asked for?
And I am deceased.
And you want more? And you asked me for more?
What is this like?
And that was a Luke mirror match. I know, I can't believe how entrenched in that match I was.
Okay, so there you have it. Like I said, you heard what he said during the match. Basically, I would have gathered it's stuff that we've kind of heard before. Now, the extra stuff he said in the background where he was doing that extra pop-off, not really sure what was said because the mic was so low, but I assume it was something punkish, obviously. But apparently it didn't really sit too well with his team or CLG. I'm not sure if there was other stuff outside of that, but Samurai, I guess he did kind of like a interview about, the experience of playing against Punk. They posted this clip on I found it very interesting because they actually posted this clip kind of talking about that incident and how Samurai felt about Punk. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Mikey Chia, also known as Samurai. I'm playing for CLG and I'm a team captain.
Punk is actually a very studious player. He's actually very good. His passion in fighting games is actually a beautiful thing because no matter what game he plays, he's very passionate about it. He'll dig deep into it. As long as he's having fun and it's enjoyable, he's a very studious player. So there's a difference between like bullying and bantering. Bantering is like, you know, your friends and you're just kind of like saying things and you know, like it's just like banter. But if you're trying to make it personal or like say things that might affect somebody's mental, these players are all young, sure, but as a person at Punk's level, I feel like he's in a spot where he can really build up these players and get them to be, you know, the best they can be. But he's using that to sort of break them down. Sure, it's a competitive strategy, but I think there's just better ways to do it, and it's, to me personally, it's just not the right. It doesn't feel right, and I want to stand up for that. So the victory against Punk meant a lot because I feel like I wouldn't say it had to be done. It's more of like I want to sort of defend my teammates. I want to defend who they are. I want to make sure that they, no matter what he said, that's not who they are. I want to tell them, like, by winning, and saying like, you know who you are, and don't ever let anybody tell you who you are.
Okay, so there you have it from the man Samurai himself. Lot to say, right? I didn't even know that he actually beat Punk. This was my first time like watching the extent of the video. I think that was kind of cool. So let's bring it back. One of the most important things he said, I think two things stood out. He was like, you know, he felt confident against the match, but one of the ones that stood out is where he said there's a difference between banter and bullying. How do y'all really feel about that? He says he feels that, you know, if you're keeping it in the game, that's one thing, but if you're talking personal and you're like breaking down people's mental, that's more along the lines of bullying than banter. What y'all think? Then on that note, he says he felt like at the level that Punk's at, he should be using it for good, meaning he should be speaking positivity and keeping it more in the game rather than talking so much shit. That's pretty much what I gathered out of that. So those are the two things that stuck out. One, he's like, you're doing more bullying than bantering. And two, you're at a point in this whole thing where you should be more, I guess, of a leader, for lack of a better term, rather than a bully. So what do y'all think, man? Off of that footage that we saw, and maybe even past that, right, from what you know of Punk, do you think it's to that extent? Because Samurai went on to say that he feels like it's not right, and he wants to stand up against it. That's why when you see this pop out from this young man, he's like, I loved it because I felt like I was sticking up for my team in victory. And I mean, honestly, if you're in the SFL, I mean, what else are you gonna do? In order to get revenge, in order to stick up for your team, you're gonna have to win, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you see the excitement in Samurai when he defeated Punk. So I thought that was cool. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Samurai a long time ago. He probably don't remember me, but we were actually Evo, I wanna say 2018. We're at some badass suite, right? We were talking to some esports team at the time. Nothing came to fruition, but anyway, meaning like joining that esports org. But he was a cool guy. But rewinding, I just went completely left field. What the hell I'm trying to say is, do you think though, okay, that's cool and everything, it's a cool little storyline and the way it played out, but do you think it's really that serious? When somebody's talking like Punk is talking, especially in this scenario, is it more bullying than bantering? And real quick, the reason why I even noticed this is because I saw some random comments. Didn't see a lot, but the ones I did see were along the lines of Punk made Samurai cry, Punk's energy made that episode entertaining to watch, and the other one kind of in response to Punk just randomly saying, why you make Samurai cry, Punk? And does Punk, at the end of the day, owe it to anybody to actually be a role model, to actually build them up, especially in this case during a match, rather than talking that smack? Because even Samurai added, he was like, yeah, it could be a mental thing, you know, because it's competitive. So you kind of use what you use to get that competitive edge. But even with that being said, he said, I feel like Punk takes it a little too far. What do y'all think? There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, if I could talk, please subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for helping the channel grow. And we'll see you soon, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, family. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
How we practice, how we played, that's how I want you to play.
Exactly.
Alright? Whatever happens, bro, we love you and we trust you, okay? Whatever happens, bro, we love you and we trust you, okay?
I'm gonna do a terrific show today, and I'm gonna help people, because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.